This lazy enough? I think it is. Hello? That was weird. There we go, that's less weird. Ah, you're fucking with me. I see how it is. Ah, there we go. There we go. I did some dumb shit. That's fine. That's all taken care of. Let's go ahead and go back to starting soon. I want to do a couple things first. So, go another song. One more song. Oh, sorry about that. My mic was muted. Step away for one song and everybody shows up. Hi, Fallen. Hey, Ryle. How you guys doing? I am being the laziest lazy I can possibly lazy right now. I have my standing desk lowered so that it's 2 feet off the ground so I can swivel the mic to a reclining chair, lazy boy style chair that I can sit in. So I'm not even really at the computer, as close as I can be, so I can then play this with a controller and not actually be, you know, trying. Oh yeah, I don't remember which day it was, but happy birthday again. Whether that was today or yesterday or tomorrow or whatever. Why don't I put my feet up on the table? I actually do that quite often. Like whenever I'm streaming, I'll be sitting in my higher chair if I'm not standing. And I'll put my feet up on the table while I'm sitting in a chair 3 or 4 feet off the ground, because it's a high-legged chair for the standing table, so I don't have to adjust it. But then I'll throw my feet up onto the desk while I'm streaming, because also, why not? What's going on, Fallen? Having a bad day? Let's see, everyone was like, let's go do a thing. We're coming with you, and then I guess we're going to go do this thing? Boop. Boop. But yeah, hopefully everything gets a little bit better, Fallen. Not sure what's going on, but hopefully it gets better. Do we go back to the tree? We're waiting to murder that dude, right? I know there's that dot, but that can't be the right dot. Gonna go... There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. And that must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? We beat the beast that breathes it. So much for the mist continent. No more mist? They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. Nah, you just gotta punch. So dang, there's a silver dragon. It him. He flew from the ruins of Burmecia riding a silver dragon. That's Kuja, alright. You ride that dragon. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Aoife tree is liberated. It means nothing to me. Haha, the tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver Dragon! Let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Aoife. No one shall interrupt us there. Thanks for telling me where you're gonna be. Is the short list a one-time thing or eternal? Okay, the short list. So I did name the next character we got after you. So Ryle. I mean, assuming I know what my channel points do. Pretty sure that's what the short list one was. If not, I've done everything wrong. And I will not apologize for being dumb. Not sure how I'm gonna check that. Preferences? Channel points, there we go. Okay, yeah. So we named you after the next character we got. You got Ryle. Ryle meet Ryle. I forget what her name was. So I guess, it's, a one-time thing. I don't think the amount is so much that it's, not a problem to buy more of them. By the time we get to the next game, I'm sure there'll be plenty of more points stored up. I suppose you could fill the list with just absolute junk and, I'd have to work my way through it as well. We'll pass the trunk if we go any further. Kuja went down that trunk. Say, Sedang, how we gonna get there? Can't we climb there? Not me. Me neither. I don't think I can either. We came all this way. Now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. Gotta go face Kuja together. How did this wimp end up beating me? I cheated. Hey, Sandwich, watch where you're walking. You almost knocked me down. He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever. Like you actually have a plan. Oh yeah, smarty pants, don't forget you're the one who lost to Sedang. Shut up, brat. A plan. A plan. That's right, Sandwich. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shoot. There's some gargant grass around here, so a gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. Then we can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do all that when I could just take the kids up myself? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? 'Cause I cheated. He sure has spirit. Alright, darn it. I'll just carry you piggyback. Huh? Hey, Sting, wait. Nope. You have enough for one more? Yeah. Especially since we play longer form RPGs, it doesn't exactly, like, there aren't too many things to name, so it's not a big, like, I'm not sure how many more things there are to name this game, So if you use it, I don't know how long you'd be waiting to see it. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned of power that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. The suspense is terrible. Oops. So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm them up, or warm up on them, until the elephant lady shows up. Thanks, Sandwich. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. There's Kuja. Yeah, sure, we're fine. I'm just gonna cheat if I run into trouble. Is okay. Kuja, an enemy of Sedang is an enemy of mine. Alright, let's go. You are Kuja, correct? My name is... Princess Garnet till Alexandros, I wish to ask you something. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war? Or that threw the entire Mist Chaos into continent into chaos? And you made everyone, the Black Mages, an instrument of war? Oh dear, the princess is such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I'll just give them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist and fermented souls and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Dude, I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. Dregs of souls, you mean mist? First you don't want to listen, and now you start asking questions. Oh, bother. But you're not ready yet. Why, don't you feel anything taking so many lives? Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why? What about that mother of yours, princess? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. Breaks my heart to see such greed. Is there a cheat mechanic? Yeah, I'll probably end up using it soon. I'll show it off when we get into a fight. The war was my fault? No. Your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Wow, I cannot read tonight. Liar? My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. Ha 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 ha. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of the ugly desire. It's showtime! Haha, Kuja, so you finally decided to show your girly face here. You're all that stands between me and total domination. But I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I will show you the ultimate power. Attention all hands, order the black mages to focus all their magic energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire at Kuja. Orders from Her Majesty. Do the thing. I can't believe it. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. We won't let you get away. The mist must be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Mm-hmm. I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. Ain't nothing wrong with having a girly face. Look at their little light belly throats. So what I was saying about cheats, since this is the remastered version, in the bottom right here on the pause menu, you can see there are some things I can press buttons to cause. The battle assist basically heals me to full and puts all characters into limit break. The L2, so the 9999, basically just makes my attacks do max damage. When that is turned on, high speed mode just makes everything go really quickly and it's absolutely terrible. And then safe travel is no random encounters. So if you do see me do something like that where I pause and unpause really quickly, you'll probably see, well, basically that's just me turning on and off a cheat real quick. Like, I don't want to go into trance because it's annoying and takes forever for the limit break animation. I'm usually just doing it to cheat out a full heal on my characters. Unless something goes horribly wrong, in which case I'll turn on the 9999 max damage one. But I've skipped so many random encounters some of the time. The only thing for me to actually do is cheat through a fight, because I skip so many random encounters. I think I'm kind of on level right now, because I spent like 10 minutes off stream just grinding up to sort of get within range of levels so I can do the fights a little bit more intended. But for a while there, like, I had some characters who were like level 3 while others were like level 9. And I was just completely out of whack. So I just had to cheat my way through fights. So, 2 of your enemies are duking it out. Why not just leave them and finish off the wiener? My money's on Kuja. That dragon got cake? Foolish Brawn, your prized hiddens are useless against the spawn of the mist. Haha, but even a fool like you knows that there's only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well, I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss. Both sides so childish, just throwing around insults about looks. Silver Dragon Descend. That's like the lowest of the low of like the lowest denominator of insults. Like, you should never insult someone based on something they can't choose. Sandwich is right. Let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. Can't let anything happen to my mother. Darn it. So dang, I have to save her. Darnett, she extracted eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Ryle, you said there was an eidolon imprisoned here, right? Yes. Tell me where. It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it. Let's go. Oh, look, it's more! I kind of really like the design of those boys. What does that do? HP and MP of one party member. Okay, just punch something. You kind of get annoyed at Darnet's logic in this part of the game. Yeah, there's some logic I don't necessarily follow. Well, I guess there's some logic I do follow. Like, I follow why she says it and what the character's going for and things and stuff. But, personally, yeah. Also, don't care. Anyone could get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Exactly. She's emotional, and someone's in danger, so we gotta go take care of this. Yeah, let's go after her. What's that little friend? Oh, it's a Moogle Wing. He's a little Moogle Wing. Hello, friend. You trying to hide out, you sneaky snake? It's a letter from Stiltskin, but I don't understand what he's saying. From Stiltskin to Mochi. The mist is gone. Is this a blessing or a curse? I don't understand. Can't we all be happy if the mist is gone? Look at his little wing. You can just barely see it. Oh no! You were like, you said what? What even are you? I don't know. You a friend? I think that works. If you're wondering what you is. You can be a friend. Hey Joker, how's it going? Speaking of friends. What's up, my dude? Oh, what is the character that has your handle? She is... I forget how old. Not very? Maybe like 9? But the last of a summoner tribe, but supposedly human? Card? No. There's no way to bring up that one thing, is there? Oh well. Yep, no idea. But I do need to check my equipment. So yeah, kind of a human cosplayer 9-year-old, cause yeah, those ears are, they look like they're a headband whenever looking at the model in the fight, so I think so. I think that about works. Yeah, Rydia, wrong game. I don't know. I'm terrible with names, and especially whenever I'm not really paying attention to them anyway. I don't remember. I think this is further than I've gotten in this game, even when I played it originally. Cat's claws. Have a hat. You're learning that, you're learning that. And you got some boots. One fight for that. New hat. You want to go back to 9 with memories? New Game Plus, please? Rydia was 4? I think 4 sounds right. But again, the amount that I've actually completed of the games versus the amount I've played is, the amount I've completed has increased more this year than, any other year. I have a very bad habit of not finishing Final Fantasy games. Alright, that equipment looks better. They're gonna learn some stuff. We can move on. Noom. Be fast. Yeah, we've beat Final Fantasy VII Randomizer. We beat 6, we beat 8. We're in the middle of beating 9. I beat Final Fantasy VII Remake on my own time, off stream. And I think that about sums it up, because the other game, so we played Chrono Trigger and something else. But yeah, so I think that's all of them we've gotten to this year. I have not played Chrono Cross. I have my original copy, so I should be able to play it at some point. Since the Eidolon's power, now I can save my mother. I gotta stream that too? Received Aquamarine. No! I can't save my mother with this Eidolon. Darn it, what's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. Don't remember much other than the combat system. Yeah, the combat system's pretty unique. I remember quite a bit of it, but again, I haven't played it since launch, but I did have such a terrible time with a certain part that I think I remember most of the game just because of that. An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Darnett. No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. Is Her Majesty ready yet? All remaining ammunition was spent on that last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. It is not our decision. Get back to your post, soldier. Yeah, I think Chrono Cross is probably another game like Final Fantasy Tactics that I still have on my list to play. Because I have at least one original disc of it. But my PS1, I'm having issues getting that streaming. Which limits some of the games I want to play. Because there's a couple of the games I'd probably be playing instead if it was working. I tried to play Tactics recently, but the disc, there's a problem with my disc tray, so I think my PS1 might actually be fully broken. Because the, little spinner thing in the center came unattached. Which probably means it can't spin the disc fast enough. I've tried on 2 different occasions, and, either... So my PS1 and PS2 can't play the disc for very long. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations. That insolent whelp, now I can finish them off. Tactics Advanced was on the GBA. So there's Tactic Advanced and like Tactic Advanced 2? Bahamut, King of Dragons, go! Which were both Game Boy Advance titles. I did play Tactics Advance, the first one, and it was pretty good. I'm not sure if I have the cartridge still. I know I still have at least one GBA around here somewhere. But if I can get my PS1 working correctly, or finding an alternative with the discs I have, Tales of Destiny and Star Ocean would be really good games to play. And I know I have at least, and I would also want to play Breath of Fire 3. At least 2 of those I have discs for. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. If Sedang was after their power, I'd better watch out. Wow! Now we can win, and Mother won't have to die! Riles, don't you think? What's wrong? Mog? She's terrified. How come? Don't you know, that's the last Eidolon, Bahamut, the Dragon King. He'll win for sure. Blood. Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility, you are truly the best. You even hurt me a little. And you, Bron, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I'll kill my nemesis with my own hand. Haha, everything is going according to plan. What is the plan? I don't know. Bro-Hamut. Not being a bro. That's for sure. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Braun on the beach, next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to stop any second. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Darnet start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. Kinda wanted to cry too. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I'm empty now. Free of that terrible greed. Mother? I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I led Alexandria down a path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. I went back to Alexandria to Queen Braun's escape. We also brought Darnet's mother with us. You know, for like half a second there, I think I actually did a good voice. And I don't remember what it was. This way, princess! Impa, Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, no, it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this time of need? Yes, Princess. Thank you. Princess, here's the wreath of roses, your mother's favorite. It looks like a donut. Townspeople sent it as an offering for the Queen's grave. True. Queen Braun had acted quite erratic before her death. But the people are still very fond of her, as you can see. Mother, I shall become a great queen. Girl power, bitches. Yeah. Princess, we have arrived at the castle. You won't be a princess for long, Doc. Haha. Indeed. She'll have to call you Queen Garnet after the coronation. I must make preparations for the crowning of our new queen. Beatrix, Impa, will you help her? Princess, please watch your step. Doc Todd. Princess. I know how hard this must be, but I will be by your side. Please take the throne with full confidence. Three more days. 3 more days. What a day. Oh! Oh, those are my channel points are so old. That was for Final Fantasy VIII in the early part of the game, like somewhere on disc 1. There's the big mechanical spider robot guy that you have to fight. He's an optional boss. You don't have to kill him. So I was just trying out points and stuff for that. I think I ended up killing him anyway, but I forgot that I even made that live. But that one no longer applies. That is for a game that has already been beaten. We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? What happened? Maybe that darnette chick dumped him. Bingo! This ain't like you at all, Sedang. Heh, Ruby. I heard you started a mini theater. That's right, darling. My plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah. Alright, cowboys. Sedang, you ain't coming, are you? It's awful, darling. Come on. Whenever you want. Let's go, boys. This way! Oops, sorry. Hey, Vivi. Hello. Haven't seen you since you left Alexandria Castle. How are you? Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. How about you? What have you been doing since we left the castle? Me? Oh yeah, it's been super crazy. Oh, since you guys escaped. Rusty that rat. Freya. What's her face? That general girl from Alexandria. Beatrix. Yeah, the 3 of them got totally worked. Marcus and I had to carry him out on our backs. Marcus? Gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Oh yeah, she hates it when we're late. Sorry, Vivi, I'll see you later. Probably have to go in here. Okay, fine. What's up? Are you friends with the man sitting at the table? I think his friends went to the mini theater. The theater was started by the last owner of this bar and a girl named Ruby. Do you like cards? I like to play cards. I had a big ol' sand friend. Sure. I'm bad at this game. We're about to lose. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-ba-doo-doo. Boop-boop-boop-boop-boo. Bitches. I've lost. I've lost terribly. I don't even know how the game actually works. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, goodbye, friend. You know what you're gonna use a pretty notebook you have for? Last night's play was great. The game I just played was terrible. I'm so glad I pushed myself to make a greater sound for it. I found some money! A potion! What are you gonna use it for? Oh, hello! Hi! I'm gonna be a strong and beautiful woman like Princess Garnet when I grow up. I don't have any work when there isn't an event going on in town. Please tell me if someone is hiring. I play a mean trumpet. Yeah! Hajonks! Hajonks, my friend. Hajonks to you too. A honk honk and a hajonk. Long time no see. Been a long time. Been a long time. Been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. That's not how the song goes. We were worried. Sorry. I've been training. Training? Yeah, training. Training for what? Tell us. It was... Oh, cat. Cat, 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 cat. Cat? Hello. Meow. Can I pet the cat? Been looking to play against an experienced card player. Well, I am not one of those. You are not in luck. I don't even know how half of this stuff works. When you put two cards together that fight, I literally do not understand how it resolves. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff. We're fine. Long story short, had a boy about a dream. Yeah. Why am I even... Had a dream about a boy who could turn into a crow. A lot of different ideas about magic and witchery. You want to use this notebook to write about that? Cool. To fly high or the Artemicon? Artemisian? I don't know. So you're gonna write about a freckle boy? A boy with the freckles? Sedang's done himself in this time. Yeah. But think about it. He's never been in a serious relationship before. Probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on, he's in love with the queen. Did he think it'd work out? Sure, he thought about it. That's why he's in turmoil. He looks so depressed. Yeah. But this is something he needs to deal with head on. This is gonna make him stronger, you'll see. That word I didn't pronounce. Or I pronounced twice wrong. But look! He is sneaky! He's so sneak! Sneak friend! Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey, Steelskin, long time no see. Hey, Artemisian. What does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Listen, have you been delivering mail properly? Oh, of course I have. Are you sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. You sent out 1. But what about the other 5? Wait, I know where that is. Let's go talk to Stiltskin. Let's go talk to Stiltskin. Bye guys. Stiltskin. Stiltskin. Hello. What's up? Would you like to buy anything for you, my friend? Thanks, buddy. I'll use the money for my next journey. Hell yeah, dude. I'm thinking about how the mist disappeared. But I gotta do more traveling to find the answer. I could just tell you how it happened. I was there. Artemisian, the Magnet Mailman. You're asking me why I don't deliver mail properly? I can't tell you. It's a trade secret. What's up, my dude? The mission just delivered a letter to me from far away. Let's read it. Even the Mughals want to look beautiful. I use my special item very carefully. You don't come across it very often. It is very special to me. Kupo. Oh, it's a letter from Magrika, the most beautiful Mughal in the world. What a pleasant surprise. Let's save. That smug-ass smirk on Stiltskin, I love it. Look at his face when we get back in. Just like, hell yeah, I'm an adventurer. I am an adventurer and I am amazing. Look at him. He's like, hell yeah. Got my little army straps and my backpacks. Let's go. Sure, we'll talk to you. Onion Meister, I don't know what to serve after the new queen's coronation festivities. Oh, I wish the chef that cooked for Princess Garnet's birthday would return. I've been the man of the sea up until now, but lately I've been considering piloting airships. Regent Sid of Lindblum invented one that could fly without mist. Can you believe that? I wonder if they'll let me on that airship. Yeah, you can go ask. You'll probably be told no, but you can go ask. Oh, there's another cat. What's up, guys? Yo, Vivi, can you do me a favor? What is? I want you to see Ruby's play with us. Sure, I like plays. Cool. Go down the staircase behind us. That's where Ruby's theater is. Bro. Blank? Don't you know I hate when you're late? Oh, how many? There's a big yelling. Oh, sorry, little girl. Little friend. Sorry. Words. Having a stroke. Is he a friend of yours, Cena? Hello, Uncle Cena. I'm not old enough to be your uncle. I'm younger than I look. No, you're not. I like you. Want to see my play, little fella? Yes. Oh, what a sweetie. I like you even more. We'll get rolling in a minute. Sit down wherever you want. I think your plan worked. Ain't nothing to it. Blank, we'll talk later. Busted! Impa? Yes, princess? I'd like to find Sedang and talk to him. You have more important matters at hand. You live in a different world now. Oh, what's happening here? Princess, it's time for you to get changed. General Beatrix, will you help her? Yes, sir. Oh, there's something I must give you, Princess. Got an opal, and a topaz, and an amethyst. Ooh, those stones contain your power, which Cretan Braun took. Well, that's all in the past. Master Impa. Master Impa, do you intend to stay here and watch? Oh, nope, nope. Impa, out. Beatrix. I'd like to see Sedang, please. Now may not be a good time. Even you agree? Oh, your highness. I know. It's okay. With Darnett out of the picture, now's my chance to win Sedang's heart. First, I'll write him a love letter. Gonna make it the most romantic letter ever written. Becoming a queen may place quite a burden on Princess Garnet, but she must persevere. The people of Alexandria are watching. Beatrix is the coolest lady of the whole game. Change your mind? Hey, he looks like a pretty smart. Hey, you look like the bookish type. Haha, gives you that impression. You really want me to explain? Oh yes, I'm very curious. Where should I start? First, you got a beard. Second, you got a nerdy hat. And thick eyeglasses. All signs of a nerd. Nerd. You don't hold back, do you? Hey, are you a writer? Well, yes, I did make my living as a writer for a while. Will you help me write a letter? A letter? Gladly, if you think I can be of assistance. Okay then, follow me. That girl has a horn. That horn? I had completely forgotten about it until now. Never been as surprised as I was that day. The ship drifted ashore after a storm. Inside the ship was a woman and a baby girl. The woman was dead, but the girl was still breathing. Imagine my surprise as I looked into the girl's face. Because the girl looked exactly like Princess Garnet, who had just passed away. With one exception. She had a horn. A human with a horn. Where had she come from? The king ordered the girl's horn removed. The girl cried out in pain, and his wife Queen Braun decided to raise the girl as Princess Garnet. But that girl who spoke to me, could she be related to Princess Garnet? Hey, will you hurry up? Oh, excuse me. Oh no, she not Garnet. Darn it. I don't think I knew that. Princess, you look splendid. She do look splendid. Thank you. By the way, there is something I must tell you, Beatrix. Yes, Princess? I'm not my mother. Queen Braun is not my real mother. Princess Garnet. Dr. Tot has already informed us. However, my allegiance to you remains the same, if not stronger. Beatrix. Thank you. It's finished! Sedang will fall in love with me the instant he reads his letter. Thanks, bye! It was my pleasure, my lady. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my name's Ryle. I'm from Madansari. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye! And that's how Doc Tots and Sedang's love letter story became a thing. Sedang, through several chapters, finds out by accident that it was actually Doc Tot that wrote the letter, and they fall madly in love. And that's how the story goes. From Madansari. Madansari is the village of the summoner. But I thought it was only a legend. What could this mean? This way. Where am I going? Okay, is that way to town then? Oh, I can't wait to hand this letter to Sedang. Where did he go anyway? You sure do. Hey, are you okay? Can't breathe. It's alright, didn't see you. But you're too high up, so I guess you're just gonna die. Oh shoot, my letter. Hey, if you can't get me down, deliver that letter to Sedang, alright? To Sedang, yeah, no problem, haha. What am I supposed to do now? Hey, the boat ain't here. Castle patrol complete. Why, if it isn't Baku, the leader of Tantalus. Who just called my name? Oh, it's you. Should we capture him? No, he saved my life. You may go. I will handle this. Yes, sir. Ain't such a knucklehead anymore, huh? Silence. There's no place for thieves, you must leave now. So that's how it is, huh? Do I gotta remind you that one of my boys saved your kingdom? But I bet you ain't got no ears for listening to a lowlife like me. Talking about Sedang? Yeah, he did protect the princess and her kingdom. That doesn't change the fact that you are all thieves. Do not let your kind roam about the castle. No appreciation whatsoever. Well, don't got any reason to stay here anyway. You know where Sedang might be? Hasn't visited the castle since we returned. Maybe he can teach you a thing or two about proper manners. Okay, I got your point. I've had enough of your self-righteousness. Perfect timing! Take me to town! Ah, so it was Impa. I thought I heard him yelling. Yeah. Alexandria is at peace again, and my heart is full of sorrow. Why? What this? Impa must have dropped this. Let's see. When the night sky wears the moon as its pendant, I shall await you at the dock. What? Did Impa write me a love letter? Preposterous. Darn it! Are you all cozy in your throne already? No. No. Can't start my day without darn it. Her smile, her voice is like a beautiful song. And her song makes me soar into the sky. But now, you can still fly high, darling. So dang, you can do it? She's right. Or are y'all still moping? This isn't like you at all. Yeah. You don't understand. Oh. Long time no see, Sedang. What happened? You look pathetic. Boss, let me join Tantalus again. We can steal treasure together just like old times. Treasure, eh? There ain't much treasure lying around in this world, boy. Besides, a Tantalus always gets what he sets his eyes on. That's our rule number 1, remember? No, you don't. You got no rights to join us. You understand what I'm saying? If you can't even capture a canary, we ain't got what it takes to join Tantalus. Boss? Hey, Sedang, can we go see Darnet? Haha, why can't you be more honest like this little guy? Can we? Can we please? Okay, let's go. Let's cheer her up before she becomes a queen. Yeah! That big guy's a huge old jerk. He showed up and he wasn't even like, oops, I had a thing for you and then I lost it, or whatever. Like, nah. He's incompetent, and I don't even want to join Tantalus anyway. Like, if he can't even deliver a letter, if he can't even do the most basic of tasks, what right does he have to be king of thieves or whatever? Darn it, I forgot to give Sedang that letter. Huh? What? Ooh, what? Haha, I lost it. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Hey, wait. You want a gig? I got money. Follow me around and play your horn. I want to be majestic. No? Okay, bye. Cat, we are unable to talk. But I can stare at you creepily. Hello. That's a dang. Doesn't even stop by to say hello. What are you staring at? Are you really that tough? Try me. I don't go looking for trouble, but I'll fight back if trouble finds me. Why don't you apologize and maybe I'll forgive you? Haha. Stop right there, or I will charge both of you with disorderly conduct. Hey, what's going on here? Sedang! I'd love to stay up and talk, but I'm busy right now. Is she a friend of yours? Then tell her who I am. Tell her I'm the Flaming Sandwich. Sorry, Sandwich. She's just a little worked up about something. Sorry, babe. They're my friends. Will you let them go for my sake? Sure. Princess Garnet asked us to give special treatment to you, Vivi, and Freya. I see. Thanks. Hey, Freya, stop being so mad, alright? Do you know why I'm really mad? It's 'cause of you! Where have you been? Darnet is about to become queen and you're off wandering about. You found out anything more about Kuja? Well? Huh? Well, I tried to find info, but look, if Kuja was responsible for taking Darnet's eidolons and killing Braun, who was working with him, don't you think he'd come after Darnet again? I know, but what can I do? I couldn't even talk to her, remember? I don't even know if I can protect her. Besides, she's gonna be queen. She'll have all the guards she'll need. She won't need me. But Sedang, I think Darnette wants to see you. So let's go see her. Yeah. But we'll leave as soon as we're done. Sedang, you're not getting away from me. You still owe me a rematch. Suit yourself. Let's go to the castle. Oh no, I haven't opened Animal Crossing in even longer, so, good luck. Ah, Lego! Oh jeez. There's no way to treat a lady. Quit screaming or I'll throw you into the dungeon. Yeah. What happened, Ryle? Sedang. It was horrible. You called me a liar and a loudmouth and a brat. He's right. Just say. Do you want to rip that? Man, I hate kids. Calm down. What's your name? I'm Ryle Carroll of Maiden Sari. From Maiden Sari, wife? I've never heard of it. Don't you know anything? Silence! What are you all doing here? This is the royal castle. You do not belong here. Hi, Impa. Master Vivi, pleasure to see you again. We come here to see Darnette. The princess, If that is Master Vivi's wish, I shall arrange your meeting. You'll wait right here. Princess, we are ready. Thank you for coming, everyone. She looked beautiful. Wow. Wow. Splendid. Sedang, have you nothing to say? No. Princess, we must go now. Sedang. Alright. Darn it, wait! Darn it, is this the last time we're ever gonna see each other? Oh no, of course not. I won't be able to wander around the world with you anymore. But I'll never forget our journey together. Oh, darn it. I wanted us to remain good rivals forever. Rivals, Ryle. You say funny things sometimes. Well, there are some things I wanted to give you. Let's trade the jewels as a symbol of our friendship. 2 of my jewels. 2 of my jewels. Goodbye, Ryle. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I tried. It was so hard. We got so far. But in the end, it didn't really matter. But it would have been a lie. How could I lie to her? Good luck, Darnette. I'll be watching you from afar. Come find me if you need someone to talk to. It's a big fat lie. It's not how I feel at all. It's not how I feel at all. So there's only room for Darnette in Sedang's heart. Wish I hadn't written that stupid letter. Sedang looked so sad. Is there anything I could do for him? Ha ha ha, Sedang, I hate you. You fool. Don't even know how I feel. I feel bad about ditching him, but I really don't feel like seeing him tonight. gotta hide before he shows up. Oh, stupid shops are closed? Just do a time travel, but if you I think you can time travel within the same day without having any real repercussions. Well, I guess you also don't have any repercussions for time traveling to the next day. So you could also just do that, but within the same day doesn't alter anything. You could change the system time, but you'll have to close the game and reopen it for that to work. Someone's coming. Could it be Sedang? There's no one here, bro. Guess I'm early. Maybe. Wonder who wrote you that love letter. Well, just read the letter. I bet she's beautiful. Really? Are you sure you didn't write it yourself? I mean, you caught the letter falling from the floor above you, right? Telling you she was too shy to hand me the letter. And if you don't think I'm a ladies' man, you're wrong. Chicks are intimidated by my good looks. Someone's coming? Don't interrupt me while let's hide, bro! Alright. I must tighten up security around the castle. Dusk till dawn, rain or shine, I must patrol. Right? Cleared? Left? Cleared? It's a piece of paper. Looks like a letter. Let's see. When the night sky wears the moon as its pendant, I shall await you at the dock. My goodness! This is a love letter. Who wrote it to whom? No address or addressee. Did someone drop it here knowing that I would pass by? Who could it have been? Impa. Beatrix, was it you? Are they in love? Bro. Shh, quiet! Impa. Beatrix. Oh, what's gonna happen? My nose is bleeding! Then stick your thumb up it. Achoo! Achoo! Boss? Oh, you totally ruined it. Well, that's a dang. Where did he go? Who knows? I'll go look for him. Oh no! Hey, watch it. I am not in a good mood right now. Stay out of my way. Excuse me. Have you seen a young lady named Ryle? Oh? Who? Is a nerd guy. Haha. You're as energetic as ever. Yep. Always energetic. But I'm actually hurting on the inside. Did you say something? Yes. I am energetic and hurt. I am going nowhere fast. Didn't you come here to tell me something? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Your village. What was the name? Madin Sari. Ah, yes, I wanted to ask you a few questions. Sure, I'll tell you everything. You help me out. But why don't we go to your place? We can relax there. To my home? My home is located in Treno. It's a bit far from here. Treno sounds like a cool place. I'm really interested. Let's go. I'm coming too. There's a card game tournament going on in Treno right now. I want to participate. Dude, don't make me. I am so bad. Y'all gonna go play cards? We're gonna lose at cards. If you expect me to win, it ain't happening. Ooh, Freya's coming along though. Hell yeah. Well, quite a party this is becoming. It would be my pleasure. We should go to Treno then. There's still mist here. Kinda looks like the Aoife tree before we got rid of the mist. It's not as dense as it was before, though. Yeah, I heard that you all stopped the mist. The mist permeated throughout the roots. That's probably why it still lingers here. This is a gargant. Yes, shall we? Clowns on a dark night. No one is here. Is no one here really? Yes. Sure you about that? That is what I am sure about. Now we do what? We're going to ask Princess Garnet if we can return to the castle. Return? Can we really? I will not know until... we must hide. Looks like no one's here. Yeah, guess this is about the only thing we can do for Sedang. Keep up the night watch and preserve Alexandria's peace. I think so too. What a peaceful night. It's almost scary peaceful. Okay, let's finish our rounds. Alright. That was close. Now what? Cannot stay as long as those meddlers are here. We must leave Alexandria. Never knew about this secret passage. I apologize for the lack of space. He's fine. Hey, Sandwich. Have you been here before? What about you? I've been every place where there are beautiful women. That's about right. Can we talk about Madame Sorry later? I want to go sightseeing. Of course, there's no hurry. What are you staring at? Let's go! Who, me? Is you? My first time to Trino. Show me around. Then I shall go. As well, I'll take this chance to relax. What about you, Sandwich? I don't understand him. You know, today's the last day for the registration. Well, I better go get registered then. I'm a skilled card player. Ooh, please let me know if you need assistance. Oh, I need all the assistance, sir. I'm not so out of practice that I need your help. That is a lie and a half. Ryle talks life. Zorn and Thorn, best goblins. Look at that pup. Why didn't I invite Sedang? Yeah? Those two are thick like bricks. They don't realize how they feel about one another until they're apart. What do you mean? Ah, you big dope. Okay, listen carefully. Sedang really likes Darnet. But Sedang wants to act cool, so they misunderstand each other and end up fighting. Now you understand? Not really. Sedang wouldn't stop acting cool in front of me either. So helpless. What was that? Is that a card stadium? Hey, wait! Vivi, she gone. Hey, you're... Huh? I need to learn everything. Why don't you play some people before the tournament begins and collect some better cards? If you run low on cards, I'll give you some of mine. Give me some of yours, please. Okay. Mine are already terrible, but okay, bye. I will play a card game against you, and I will be the worst. Yeah, it's a crappy card. That one seems pretty bad too. That one seems the worst. That one's even worse. Alright, let's play the worst hand that we could possibly play. I don't know how fighting works. Am I really gonna win this? I don't even... My dude, I put the worst cards that I could possibly play in the world in here, but okay. Like, that one doesn't even have any triangles on it. Never expected to run into you again. Thank you very much for your help on the airship. Ah, no worries. My master's a good man. Nothing else would have... You should thank my master. He's the one who agreed to take you to Alexandria for free. Yeah. So how was the play? Did you like it? Yeah. Wasn't there an accident during the show? Were you okay? Oh, well, I was okay. Good, well, gotta get back to work. Hey, don't you live near Treno? Yes, I do. Family must be worried. Go home soon. See you, bye. But Grandpa's gone. Well, since I'm so close, I might as well stop by. Memories by the water. Nothing's changed. Damn it, that bird lady didn't fall for it. Gotta find my next scam. Damn, aren't you gonna apologize for that? I'm talking to you. No. What? I'm the infamous? I've seen you somewhere before. Oh shit, you're the flaming sandwich. Sorry, bye. What happened, Sandwich? That guy's totally frightened. Oh, I know. You were being a bully, weren't you? My grandpa always told me that bullies are actually cowards. Leave me alone. So he's traveling with a kid. Never knew the flaming sandwich had a soft spot. Well, now excuse me, bye. So weird. Sandwich, where are you going? So weird. You look like you can duel. It's time to duel. Crappy card. I assume crappier card, I guess. Some crap card? Or is that really crappy card? Sure. We don't have any down lefts. I've got it down right, but that really won't work, will it? How do I know whether or not these are things? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? For realsies. I don't want to discard the card. I want to know. How am I supposed to know how much health it has? How? Game, why'd you do me dirty? Why you do me like this, game? Why you do me? Was it? Ah, now I remember the way. City people. I purchased a life-size griffin statue the other day. How wonderful! It's bad, it's gorgeous. Indeed it is. I had to add a room to my mansion just to fit it. Oh my! Everything costs so much. I'm also thinking about buying a behemoth statue for our mansion. Everything costs so much. Ha 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 ha. Dorks. I guess city people have their problems too. But they would be more carefree. What are you doing? Oh, hello. Oh, you're the one who was being pushed around by Sandwich. Haha. Don't be silly. So what can I do for you, Mr. Wimpy? Alright, hey, are you new here? I'm sightseeing. Hey, why don't I show you around? Nope. Wait. Damn it. What do I gotta do to do blah blah? I just need to nab her to get even with Sandwich. The bounty on his head is mine for the taking. I'm leaving. Wait, I'll take you out to dinner. Dinner? That's right. What would you like to eat? Treno, gelato, seaweed pasta, the choice is yours. You say you have delicious food? Yeah, lots of food. Huh? Hey, Anakin, you say you have delicious food? Who the heck are you? I want delicious food. Why do I gotta... You part of Sandwich's posse. Maybe Sandwich hired him? I'm sorry, you give delicious food. So weird. Hey, you dropped something. It's not food though. Sup? This card game stadium is a place built for nobles. What do I need? You need 5 cards. Card stadium is a special place. There's a tournament going on right now. Register to my left. Oh, there we go. I didn't see you, Clown Bear. Registration for the card tournament is still open. You must win 2 games before you can challenge the champion. Fantastic prizes await the contestant who defeats the champion. What was the champion like? Lo and behold! Is he that amazing? Oh yes, very much so. Just tell me what he's like. Well... Whisper, 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 whisper. Pink. It's a potato. 3 potatoes. What was that? I said he's 3 potatoes in a trench coat. I'd love to challenge her. See, now go ahead and register. Sure, anything to meet this girl. Please enter through the gate. Game will begin automatically. Oh, goodbye. Time to lose. Honk. A jonk. Doesn't matter what cards I pick because I just am terrible. That's not how that's supposed to work. I also don't know how that's supposed to work, but I won. That's a 2, that's a 4, that's a 3, that's a... Sure, who cares? Congrats, advance to the second round. Home sweet home with a VV boy. Oh, hello, there's a treasure chest down there. Place hasn't changed. This is where I fell. I was staring at something down there. Grandpa helped me. I haven't liked heights ever since. Wow. Very dusty. Guess that's nature. Been a long time since I left. Grandpa didn't eat anything towards the end. His cooking tools are badly damaged now. I mean, he said something like, Vivi, I learned art of fulfillment without eating food. You know, Anakin looks so much like my grandpa. A jonk. Second round. Cardona Bishop. Pick bad cards. Win game. Use bad cards, win game. Oh, did you have worse cards than me somehow? Somehow? Dragonfly. Junk. Congratulations, you won twice. Advance to the final round when ready. Word of caution, you only have one chance to play in the final round. Be careful. Find a Moogle and save now if you have any doubts. The good old days. Oh, it's you, Sandwich. What are you doing looking at the lake? Thought you'd be the quiet type. Sorry, maybe I've changed. It's probably his influence. Sedang, huh? So, find what you were looking for? I've been investigating Kuja. The people seem to think that King, the owner of this mansion, is Kuja. True, I found people who witnessed Kuja on his property. There's no proof that Kuja is Lord King. What do you know? Nothing really. Maybe I can find out the truth from the mansion's auctioneer. Don't hold your breath. So, what's your story? You seem to know your way around. Are you also here for a reason? I'm only an unemployed security guard. Security guard? It was painfully dull until the days he showed up. I've said too much. Hey, wait! Well, you're interested in hearing about my past? Of course. Moggle boggle, where is a boogle? Lessons of life. This was where he and I met for the first time. Who is he? Sedang! But the two we just met. I don't think he remembers. I was working as a security guard at this mansion. I was looking for a fight. Didn't matter who as long as he was strong. Thief? That was too easy. It's not easy being green. You look like a worthy opponent. So you're the King's family infamous new guard, huh? What if I am? Hasn't got me any action yet. Fight me? Ah, so you're just a thug, are you? What did you call me? My favorite kind. I'll knock you out in 1 minute flat. Don't disappoint me. Where'd that thief go? Heh, here they come. I won't let them interfere? Come on. Don't be silly, the game's over. What? Help! He came out of that door as I was passing by. I was staring at him because I thought he might be a burglar. Then he started pummeling me. But he's a guard for the mansion. That's why he's suspicious. Just look at him. We've always had our suspicions, but... I'm gonna call the police. You guys hold him off until they get here. I'll tell you one thing. Truly mighty ones don't flaunt their power. How can I describe it to you? The sly eagle hides its claws. I'm out of here, bye! Yeah, right! Hey, don't run away! So I became a wanted man. What's so funny? Sorry, just didn't expect you'd fall for such a trick. It's no concern of yours. Sorry, I see that what's happened. Don't get me wrong, I don't hold a grudge against him. But I need to understand him. He doesn't flaunt his power, he only cares about being with his friends. You are destined to meet each other again. Two men walking the same path are destined to confront each other one day. That's what a man told me some time ago. Honesty is a virtue. That's if you can manage to stay alive. Hallucination. Hungry. I try travel, eat foods of different cities. But why you need Gil to eat anything? I cannot eat without Gil. Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. Ah, look, on water. Look like food is just illusion. But it may be real, I go jumping. No, I drown if I jump. But I hungry. Suicide, eh? Seen many people commit suicide because of gambling debts. What a shame. Rest in peace. F's in chat. Premonition. I'm back. Welcome back. How did you like Treno? It was okay. Do you prefer your own village? Yeah, it was fun to meet different people. I've only had my Moogles till now. Just the Moogles? What about the others? Oh, they're gone. I'm all alone now. I see, so you're the sole survivor of the Summoner tribe. Why does everyone want to know about my horn and eidolons? Oh, I'm a researcher of sorts, I'm just curious. I see. Oh yeah, you were Darnet's teacher, right? Well, yes. Teach me how to become a graceful princess. Haha. Princess used to be a rumbustuous girl just like you. Nice try at making up a new word there. Do you think I can be like her when I grow up? Oh, of course. I'm glad to hear that. You see, Darnet gave me the Mark of the Princess. The Mark of the Princess? Yes. Darnet gave me one of hers. So now she's got two and I've got two. Oh, do you mean the legendary crystals? Yeah, that's what Darnet called them too. I see. The crystals was divided. One piece remained in Alexandria, while the others were sent to Clara, Lindabloom, and Summoner tribe took the last piece to Maiden Seri. Now why did they have to split the crystal? What happened 500 years ago to prompt such an action? Ah, excuse me, I'm sorry, I just got lost in my thoughts sometimes, Ryle. Mug's calling, bye. Mog wanted to talk to a Moogle she met near Treno, so I left her there, but something's wrong. I have a bad feeling about this, we gotta go, bye-bye. Nyong. Boop 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 boo doo boom boom boop boom. Time to lose. A junk. This way, Regent. Ah, yes. I know, but remember my condition. Please, Regent, we must behave like a champion. Let's register. It's the champion. I'm the champion, Aaron. I'd like to enter the tournament, please. Ah, we've been waiting for you. Please go inside. Thanks. What's an oogloop? Oh, go away, you filthy oogloop. I'm sorry, but this oogloop is mine. It's a champion's pet. I'm sorry. He's okay. Let's go. It's one of your pet. Well, you are an oogloop right now, after all. Silence, I'm the champion. Guac, guac, no one understands. I heard the champion is a master of winning games with oogloops. Her name is Erin the Oogloop Master. Final round, Sailor Erin. Maybe one of those? It doesn't really matter. Puddin'? Just slap a puddin' right down there in the center. Slap that puddin'. Cambo? How? How does this game even work? I don't know how this game works. Why does he have 29? Why? And why did he lose even though he has 29? How? Why does any of this, what even do? Oh, I didn't know you were the long time no see, Master Sedang. Don't be ridiculous. Ah, Sid. Still an oglop, I see. You still haven't learned any manners. Cut me some slack, will ya? What are you doing here anyway? Participating in the tournament? And there's something I wanted to test. What are you testing? Our new airship, the Hildegard 2. Ah, the fly one. Correct. We can't go very fast yet, but we made it to Treno. Why now? I have a funny feeling there'll be more trouble on the horizon. Don't you worry, I'm sure your almighty Queen Garnet will take care of everything. Oh, this is horrible! What's up, Ryle? Horrible, Moogle from Treno just told me. What's wrong? Is Alexandria, something horrible's happening? Peace is but a shadow of death, desperate to forget its painful past. Though we hope for promising years after shedding 1,000 tears, yesterday's sorrow constantly nears. And while the moon still shines blue, by dawn it will turn to scarlet hue. What an auspicious day for Alexandria! Garnet's ascension to the throne has brought hope and peace. The people are overjoyed, they believe a wonderful future is ahead of them. But the celebration ain't over yet. It's time to really lighten things up. Your former master is here, Bahamut. Play a requiem for her and all of Alexandria. This way, hurry. I don't want to die. That was a Dargan, goblins. That's Bahamut, isn't it? Please gather our soldiers. Yes, your highness. Our soldiers have already assembled and await your orders. Hurry up, fools! This is an emergency. Get your act together before the princess arrives. Line up! Your Highness, as you can see, we're ready to act. Please give your orders. Preparations to fire the cannons? The cannons didn't do anything visit last time, did they? Sure. Our lives will protect the citizens. Mullen Kindleheim. You do your thing, my dudes, I guess. Give me some info. And the rest of you, does it really matter? Like, does the order just... Y'all could have done whatever. Well done, Your Highness. Have an elixir. You did a good job. Have a soda. Everyone's gone. I don't know what to do. Mother, I need your help. Mother, I crave violence. Mother. Oh, more of them. You forgot about toss your coin to the Witcher as your island tune and now you cry? Cry? Oh noes. I'm sorry you've had such a stressful day. I'll give all for Alexandria. Well said. March to victory. You're still fucking level 11. You son of a bitch. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. You're so dead. You need 26 damage. Impa, why? Why? Yes, please get multiple levels up, both of you. We are so screwed. It's so underleveled. If I didn't have cheats, well, if I didn't have cheats, then I guess we probably would have gotten more random encounters, but that's not the point. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Okay. Don't talk to me. Fine then. Don't bother. Hello? Impa, where are you going? I don't know. Beware, the enemy is close. 28 damage! You still did 0 damage! Missed. Nap time. I am slowly sinking further and further into this chair. I'm no longer able to correctly talk into the microphone. We'll pretend that doesn't matter. You wish to fight? We fight. Nice health there, Impa. Clean hazard. Impa, just defend again. Good job. This music really does not fit. I don't know. This is just a weird choice for music. Like I don't know what. It was definitely a choice. Prepare to die. $58? That's almost a number! Almost, Impa. Almost. Miss! That is a number since you get double. Oh, you're dead. He did. Beatrix, are you alright? I'm fine. We're cheaters. It's just a scratch. You died, sir. You died, but okay. Just a scratch. Hopefully this can one-shot him. There we go. We'll save some time with that. It is futile. No, I cannot face the princess until we destroy all these beasts. On my honor, I vow to protect everybody. I shall protect you. I shall protect. No, let me switch out my equipment so I can. I hate you. Hate you so much. That was close. Two levels. You know what? I'm making some money. This isn't the worst. I have no regrets. Why can't you let me? Why let me change my equipment now? I hate you so much. Get wrecked. I hear music. Where is it coming from? Is it from upstairs? Well, I can at least change your stuff. And I guess I could at least sit up so I can talk into the microphone. Lamia's tiara. That's a crappy thing, but okay. It's fine. High tide. We have not gotten high tide yet. Does help the posture, but I'm in a recliner. I don't need posture. I need to just recline doubly as much. Ah. Okay. About over here. Also not over there. Okay, fine, we'll go somewhere else. Y'all rude. Weird. I can ignore that. Lame. My work stuff's still going. Guess we keep going until work stuff is done. What is this place? I can still hear music where it's coming from. I do not know. What am I doing here? Mother? Sedang. No. I can't depend on them anymore. As the Queen of Alexandria, I must protect my kingdom. The sheepy's rockin'. Well, don't come a knockin' then. I have no idea what could happen. Sounds like it might crash any minute, perhaps. But I think we can at least make it to Alexandria. And then we'll crash. I'm starting to feel sick. It's probably from the flight. Go inside and get some rest. Try to stay in the middle of the ship. We'll feel less movement. Go on, Vivi. Okay, think. Ryle? What? I saw something sparkle. What is that? Darn it. Darn it! Thought I just heard Darn It's voice. What? Something wrong with the ship? This light. Maybe it's the Holy Judgment? Holy Judgment? What do you do? The summoner is being called. Alexander's judgment has come. Oh shit! What's up? Hi, why, how, who? I heard your voice on the airship. No wonder. Felt your presence too, and all of a sudden I was caught in light. It's happening again. Darn it, this is the light of destiny. A summoner's light, brought on by the hidden power of the 4 jewels. This light appears when a holy eidolon calls for its summoner. Come on, as summoners we have to fulfill our destiny. But I don't know what to do. It's okay. I'll show you. First we have to put our hands together. But first we must dance first. Fusion. Ha! Oh, holy guardian, hear our prayers. Darkness overshadows us once again. Oh, holy guardian, hear our prayers. Deliver us out of darkness and into light. And blow that dragon out of the sky! Burp. So beautiful, Alexander, the legendary Eidolon. So you wish to defend the castle with your brilliant wings. How admirable. Your power even transcends Bahamut's, Alexander. I've been waiting for you. I've called a magic carriage for you. I'm sure you'll like it. Invincible, come forth! Oh no, you know what I want to say? It's an angel! The 7th impact! You have gone too far, Kuja. I granted you the freedom to do as you wished in Gaia for one purpose alone. Now that you have lost sight of your mission, I will no longer tolerate your actions. You have not the slightest idea whom you are defying. I will show you soon enough. You too, Sedang. What happened? Enslave Alexander, as you have enslaved Bahamut. Could it be Garland? Impossible! Why would he come to Gaia? If it is indeed Garland, he must know my plan. But why has he assumed control of the Invincible? No. He can't. That was quite a trip. You little bug, you could have been killed. Sandwich is right. It was a mistake to come here on that airship. Well, we had to get here somehow. Come on, guys. We made it here. That's all that matters. That's right. I'm never gonna ride an airship again. Never ever. Sorry, Vivi. Captain? Where's Her Highness? I don't know. We're looking for her too. Shoot, I must find the captain. Alright, let's go. We have to find Ryle too. They're probably together. That's very optimistic. Oh, what were those? Carbuncle, Brahma, Shiva, Ifrit, and Atmos. Ah, our girlfriend is back. Hello, friend. Lamia's Tiara. I think something else is working on Insomniac. It is. Ice Staff. Hat stay, bone stay, survive vest stay, and that stay, but you can learn Demi. Yeah, start on Demi. The cat's pajamas. That'll do for now. They ain't gonna let me up because they're jerks. Nope. Hi, jerks. Bye, jerks. Gee, what is this? So this is the secret of Alexandria Castle. Are Darnett and Ryle up there? Maybe, let's go see it. Bark, what are you doing? There's no point in all of us going, I'll take it from here. I wanna go too. Kuja might destroy this castle any minute. Get out of here while you can. Go on, Vivi, don't worry about me. Someday I'll probably do the same thing for someone who's really important to you. Darnett is important. Ah, you make me sick, I'm out, bye! Next time you want to play Hero, don't even bother calling me. Later. I guess there's no way to stop you. But remember, this is not just your war. So don't ever think about fighting Kuja now. As soon as you find Darnett, leave. Alright. Come on, Vivi, let's go. Freya, wait! Let him go, Vivi, he'll be alright. Sorry, can't take you with me, but I have to go with my instincts on this one. I don't know what else to say. Okay, Sedan, good luck. Whoa! What the heck was that? Jeez! Birdie, no! You know, I have a note to put that sound effect into the bot. And every time I'm like, ah, it'll never come up again. I'll never want to play it again. That's a lie. Birdie, yes! Oh no! Oh man, did you see her face? Did you see that scowl that Ryle made? Was like... Oh man. Those were daggers. I don't know, I wasn't honest with you. Yeah, she big angry. We really made a big mess, didn't we? We'll talk later. Let's go. Guess we're not talking later. More souls have returned. In microscopic proportions, the process still continues after thousands of years. Eventually, these circulating souls will no longer belong to Gaia. He must never be circulated back. Kuja did well, if only he had lasted longer. I never imagined he would choose to end his remaining days on Gaia. Perhaps this was his fate. Set in ages past. I too cannot escape my fate. Someday I must face your counterpart. As you can see, the reconstruction is moving along quite nice. Good, we've started rebuilding Airship 3. It's going well. Many engineers from the industrial district have volunteered. Our people are so strong I never realized until now. They have faith in you, Regent. That is why they can be strong. They're proud to be citizens of Lindblom. Ah, choo. Baku? Hey, Regent, what's up? Tired from the working day? Why don't you come by the research center, give us a hand? You talking about both of us? I'm just kidding. We already have enough people working on it. Oh. You know how Sedang's doing? He's fine. In fact, he's probably awake now. Have I seen Joker lately? You must have been AFK. He popped in a little bit earlier, this stream. Blaine, go to the castle and see how he's doing. Oh, and tell him come to my room. Darn it. Ryle, how did I get here? This is not my beautiful house? This is not my beautiful wife? How did I get here? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Ah, Lindblom got rebuilt. I don't like Fossil Roo. Can I ask you a favor? Deliver a letter to Moondon. Is he like the mob boss of the moon? Are we going to the moon? Like we went to the moon in 8? And... did we go to the moon in 6? No. But you go to the moon in 4. The moon comes to you. Well, I guess that's not technically the moon in 7. It's not the moon that comes to you. But it's close to a moon. It's almost the size of a moon. So, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess. How did I get here? So what happened after... slow down, slow down. Things were so chaotic, it took forever to find you guys. No one really got hurt except you. I heard you pulled some crazy stunt. Yeah, Ryle and Darnett were in trouble. Always showing off. Got hurt pretty bad because of that. After finding you guys, we stole a ship by the port and escaped. Hi Pocket Fluff, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Academy. Wow, I don't remember any of that. I didn't think so, you know. You slept 3 straight days. Really? By the way, Sid said he wanted to talk to you in the Royal Chamber. Okay, I wonder what he wants. Something washed ashore. Man, this doesn't look good. Yeah, whatever it is, I think it's dead. Hey, you're supposed to be on duty. Captain? I'm sorry, but we found this weird thing on shore. Step aside. I used to be Sea Dog, so I know a thing or two about these, ooh, what? I don't, nah. Find a doctor. I'll be damned, they got their butts moving in a hurry. Ooh, okay. Yep, I'm out too, bye. Where is this? Oh, I'm so hungry. I think it was this way. I remembered. It was this way. Let's go up. Let's go up. Alright, my work stuff is done processing. I can end whenever is most convenient. And a couple minutes up. We'll find a good story beat to end on. If we could have ended like in the middle of that last cutscene, that would probably have been like the best story beat to end on, but I guess not. Go right ahead, the Regent is expecting you. What? At least the hero is awakened. I hear you wanted to see me, what's up? After reviewing the attack on Alexandria, we've discovered some interesting facts. Facts I think you all should know. The others are waiting in the conference room. We can begin the meeting at any time. Alright, let's begin. Please follow me. Is that everyone? We're still missing the princess. I'll go get her. Somebody go get her. Let's begin. Where should I start? Self-reproach. Alexandria is gone. Still can't believe it. So many people were killed. The survivors are homeless and destitute. How could this have happened? Maybe I should have listened to Ryle and summoned Alexander. No, it's not her fault. It's my fault. Never should have run away from home. Everyone involved in this. Had I stayed with Mother, maybe I could have stopped her. It's all my fault. I should have assumed the throne. Thought I could make amends. I've only brought misery to everyone. What am I going to do now? The town is now in shambles. Many innocent lives were lost. I can imagine. Her Highness is probably beyond despair. I've never witnessed such a tragedy. There is nothing we can do. We fought with everything we had, but to no avail. Beatrix and I were prepared to give our lives. I don't know what happened to her. We have spent much time and effort rebuilding Lindblum, but I believe it will take much longer for our people to overcome their losses. Those who survived have a tough road ahead of them. Parmesia, Clara, Lindblum, and now Alexandria. Kuja has vanished, or vanquished all 4 nations. What is he trying to accomplish? Who knows? Let's just go get him. It's not that easy. Kuja's powers are beyond ours. How do you plan to fight him? Kuja's a man of mysteries indeed. Still can't believe what I saw when we were evacuating from Alexandria. What did you see? Saw him escape on my stolen airship, the Hildegard 1. There were black mages on board too. Weren't any black mages? They were talking normally. No! No way. Are you sure about this? There's no doubt. Why? Why are they with Kuja? That blast almost destroyed our ship. For a second I thought it was. Haha, what am I thinking? Look at that old fool do to me. He can't kill me. Nothing can. Besides, he's too late. The wheels are already in motion. You like Kuja? I won't let them interfere. What happened? Terrible injuries you have suffered. Should? If I can't have Alexander, so be it. I'll find another Eidolon soon enough. Hey you. I'm Mr. 234. I didn't ask for your number. Rude. Are the preparations complete? Yes. It's about time. Haha, so dang, your role in my play is far from over. I'm gonna go rest now and get back to work. So basically, your wife got mad at you and used magic to turn you into an oglop. Sad story, isn't it? My lecherous character has led to my undoing. But how did Kuja get a hold of the Lady Hildegard? That's what I'd like to know. Probably commandeered it to further his mad schemes. In any case, I must find Hilda and get her airship back. What a shame for a ruler to end up like this. But we can't ignore the situation. Kuja must be stopped. Indeed, we must deal with him before it's too late. It's easier said than done. We don't know where he is. We don't even have an airship to look for him. He's right, number 2 is still out of commission. I doubt I can oversee the construction of a new airship in my current form. If only I were a man again. Artania, is there anything that can be done? I've spoken to Doc Tot regarding the matter and asked him to join us. Should be here any minute. That's wonderful. I'm certain Doc Tot will be helpful. Sorry I'm late. Please forgive me for calling on you for such short notice, Doctor. Thank you very much for giving up your precious time to come here. Please, Minister, you need not be so formal. After studying how the battle system works, I suggest we kill you, and then when we bring you back to life, your status effect should be removed. So prepare to die. That's how we're gonna fix this. I've heard what happened in Alexandria. I'm so relieved to see you all again. Where's the princess? And Ryle? Are they alright? Don't worry, they're alright. They're out looking for each other right now. Oh, I see. Well, that's a relief. So, Doc, I was wondering. Hey guys. What's up? I see you are as energetic as ever. It's darn it. Cheese was wrong. I think she lost her voice. She can't talk anymore. What? Just come with me. She's in the guest room. I'll be back. Come on, Doc. Me too. Let's postpone the meeting. I agree, sire. We will resume this meeting later. Many talking. Very many talking. That's what we're doing. Sedang, report back to me after you find out more about her condition. Exposition dump. Please wait. She's sitting on her bed. Darn it. Princess? What's the matter? This is a bad joke. Doctor, is there anything you can do? What tragedy. Princess has indeed lost her voice. We must go find a sea witch that thinks they're an octopus but actually only has 6 tentacles. Hides in a cove with a lot of little wiggly worm friends. Makes bad contracts and likes to sing. After all that she had gone through, the death of her mother, the destruction of her beloved kingdom, she suffered too much pain. Princess! Darn it. So that's it? There's no hope? I believe this is only temporary, but it may be months, even years before she can speak again. 2 eel toadies? You know, Zorn and Thorn are probably the, like, clown sonas of those eels. Until she can overcome her grief. So, all we can do is wait. I'm afraid so. This is no ordinary illness. We must keep her heart at peace. This is all I can think of. Princess, please forgive me. Ryle, can you look after her for a while? Sure, what are you gonna do? Find Kuja and beat the crap out of him. Doc, I need an airship to find Kuja. Tell me how to turn Sid back into a human. That's the only way. Now, calm down. Let's see the Regent. Come on, Rusty, get up. Princess, say something. You're gonna have to babysit him too. Oh my god. I know, we just... Eels have clown sonas? I don't know what we've said. I'm sorry, sire. We must find the person who cast a spell to reverse the effect. Damn it. Damn it. But it makes I don't know. It seems like it makes sense, though. The parallels between the two. Actually, there may be another way. Long ago, I read a book on metamorphosis that discussed methods to reverse the effect. Is this true? Yes, however, I don't know if it is a reliable source. The book had a rather comical tone. I doubt it will be lethal, sire. We will simply mix 3 ingredients and apply the formula to your body. Let's just try it. That's easy if you say. What are the 3 ingredients? Unusual potion, beautiful potion, and strange potion number 9. It must be mixed in a 5-2-3 ratio. Oh, magicians of early times often used those potions. They were all fairly common in the old times. I expected the ingredients to such a powerful cure to be more exotic too. But as you mentioned, they're no longer popular, so I do not know if we can find them. I think Sina has the unusual potion. I'll take care of this. I'm gonna go downtown and look for the ingredients. I'm counting on you. Yes, our connections between stories is Shakespearean. That's great. Whoa! Damn, I hate heights. Hey, I need a hammer. Let's see. Catch? Just let me borrow yours. What? No way, nobody uses my hammer but me. Oh, come now. No way. No one touches my hammer but me. Fine. But I still need someone to drive in these nails. Okay, I'll try to find something. Okay. I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh wait, yes I am. Turn around and go fast. Right. Hey, is that? I think it is. Yo! How's it going, buddy? Ah, you're the couple from Bermesia. Thanks again for your help. It was nothing. I'm glad you and your husband are doing well. My leg's all healed thanks to you. It was a struggle, but luckily we're able to get out. So many of your friends made it too. They said many people died on the way. So much. So many texts I just want to save. Freya! I am so happy! Likewise, I'm glad you all made it. Yeah, it was a long trip, but somehow we found our way here. I only wish Dan and the others were here too. Indeed. We can't get down now. We have to go on for their sakes and ours. So Freya, what are you gonna do now? Going after Kuja with Sedang and the rest of the party. No save, only story. And you? We're going to regroup and embark on the reconstruction of Bermesia. Many of our comrades are still scattered all over the continent. Actually, we were hoping you would join us. Oh? Then I will see you all as soon as I complete my objective. Please take care of the things till then. Will do. Good luck to you too. Thank you. I wish Sir Fretley were here with us. Yeah, that is a pretty good music there. Much better than the odd choice during the town battle like an hour ago. That one felt a bit strange. Oh, I forgot. I want to show you something. That's right. Come here. Our children babies! I didn't think I could keep our promise. Who's this, Daddy? He's my savior. Oh, hello, God! I'm your God, children. Bow to me. I like you kids. Someday we're gonna return to Bermesia. Right now, we're trying to get everyone together. It's gonna take a lot of time and effort to rebuild our home. Can we go play now? Sure, goodbye. If Sedang can't be God, then we'd have to kill him. It is a price one might have to pay. Make sure you come visit us once we're finished. Yes, after all, you are our savior. I'll definitely be there. Well, to be fair, if God didn't play such bangers every time someone tried to kill him, people wouldn't go out of their way to kill God so often. But the music he plays is always banging. I thought you'd all be here. Hey, you alright? I think you got injured pretty bad. You can walk. That's a good sign. Yeah, looks like I'll live. Have you talked to Blank? Yeah, I saw him at the castle. So what are you doing here? Just stopping to say hi? Actually, I came here for a favor. Do you happen to have the unusual potion still? Oh yeah. Can I borrow it? Yeah, sure, hold on. So Sedang, are you ever gonna rejoin us? I don't know. I'm gonna rethink how things are going down. It's boring without you. Here you go. Unusual potion. What are you gonna use it for? To cure Sid. Thanks a lot, bye. Look at them babbies. No! Well, since we're going to the business district on accident, we're gonna go see if our red mage is there. Red mage friend. Red mage friend. Gonna completely ignore me and then ghost me, but that's fine. I'm used to it. Oh. Guess not, bye. Hello? Do you have a Moogle in here by chance? Pretty sure there's a Moogle. Hello? Would you like a letter? Oh, it's a letter! Koopa, oh yeah. It's been a while since I received one. From Mugkey to Mudon. Alexandria's in a horrible state right now. I wonder if Koopo and Mosh are okay. Let me know when you have more info. I heard that Stiltskin was also in Alexandria. Koopo! That wasn't a very happy letter. Wonder what's gonna happen now? I don't know. But it's getting late. I need to start up another batch of things to process for work, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But thank you all you cuties and goblins, and the cutie goblins among you, for being here. We'll be playing more of this, though it is Spooktember, which will eventually lead into Spooktober. So tomorrow night, we'll probably start off with Mario Kart, if people are interested, and then move into maybe Alien Isolation, I think is a spoopy game I do have installed and can get into. It should work, hopefully, unlike some of the other games we've tried that have had serious audio issues. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a good night, good day, good whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. Goodbye.